Good morning, friends. This is your old girl, Melanie Rose, here to share your daily aspects. Today is Friday, October 15, 2021. The moon will be in Aquarius most of the day, moving into Pisces this evening. This represents a shift in the heart and home from air to water, and from the energy of the collective to the energy of the imagination. Additionally, the waxing gibbous vibe of this moon encourages us to focus our energies toward bringing our intentions to life. The sun is still in Libra, which sign is ruled by Venus. Venus is making some significant aspects this week that speak to how we honor our commitments, what makes those things we value the most attractive to us, and how we measure our own self-worth. Let's keep our eyes on the prize, friends. Balance is king in the search for those deep connections that help us feel as though all of our needs and desires are met. Okay, let's take a look at these planets and aspects before we get into the interpretations. The sun always represents our outer life, who we are in the world, in our social spheres and our work spheres, for example. The moon represents our inner life. This is our emotional and intuitive self, and it also relates to our domestic sphere. Jupiter is our planet for growth and opportunity, expansion, positive vibrations. Mercury represents the intellect and communication, as well as travel, and also those devices that we use to communicate our thoughts. Venus is here. This is our planet for relatedness, specifically how we relate to those things we value the most. Mars is our sense of initiative. Jupiter, Pisces we will discuss. Chiron is often called the wounded healer. It indicates how to heal, and sometimes what is being healed. As for aspects, we have retrograde and direct. You can see that both of those retrograde planets that I've indicated are going direct very soon. And retrograde is just the apparent backward motion of a planet across its regular forward elliptic around the sun. We have sextile, which is a cooperative energy, generally generates something positive. We have a few trines here today. That's very nice to see. Trine is a very positive aspect, practically harmonious. Conjunct planets boost one another's signals, amplifying the effects of each planet. This is ingress. And this simply means that the moon, in this case, is transiting from one sign to another. And again, we talked about retrograde. Direct is when the planet goes ahead and goes along its regular course in the right direction. All right, let's get into some interpretation, shall we? As I said, Jupiter and Mercury are still in retrograde this week, and both will go direct this Sunday and Monday, respectively. Expect some bubbles of surprise and change as these planets create ripples in their stationing over the next couple of days. Venus sextile Saturn, we're in day 3 of this, Venus's second 4-day aspect of this week. Our planet for love and money finds itself in a cooperative energy with our planet for the stewardship of those structures that support us. At this time, we will be especially attracted to those people who provide serious stability in our lives. If we aren't already partnered, the search for connection may bring some true contenders forward for mutual long-term benefit. This is also a good time to consider our investments, as we will be drawn to those opportunities that provide stability for the long run. There's often a warning that comes with Mercury retrograde that says don't make any long-term plans during Mercury, don't make any long-term commitments during Mercury retrograde, but that doesn't mean that we can't plan for a couple days from now when Mercury is out of retrograde. As for today's aspects, I will give these in Central Standard Time as I am in Fayetteville, Arkansas. At 2:57 a.m., the moon makes trine with Mars. In this harmonious aspect, our planet for personal initiative gives us an inner life boost. We know how we feel, what we want, and we have the confidence to go for it. This aspect lasts only 2 hours, but it seems like a bit of a prelude to the next aspect on our list today, which lasts 2 days. Confidence boost. That next aspect being at 6:46 a.m., the Sun goes trine with Jupiter. This is a very positive 2-day aspect that points to a brief period of opportunities, high energy, and positive growth. Life can get bigger for us in good ways if we make plans to expand our social and professional horizons during this time. In positive ways. Then at 7:29 a.m., the moon goes conjunct with Jupiter. So less than an hour after this Sun trine Jupiter, the moon makes conjunct with Jupiter. The heart and home experience this amplifying energy for a couple of hours with the bearer of growth and opportunity. Jupiter expands everything it touches in positive ways, so good intentions can become a positive investment in the future. Think growth. That's a 2-hour aspect. And then at 7:33 a.m., all these things coming in kind of right on top of each other, the Sun makes a trine with the void of course moon. Now normally we see the void of course moon on this side. It's a little bit surprising to see it here, but it's still the same meaning. The moon is void of course at this time, meaning that this is its last aspect in the sign of Aquarius for now, and it is feeling uninfluenced by either Aquarius or Pisces. So when the outer life meets the inner life in this very positive aspect, we should be having a very good time, as our two worlds are balanced and the things we do under this influence are particularly practically guaranteed good outcomes. This aspect takes about 1 day. We're going to call this personal alignment for great outcomes. Take advantage of that. And then at 9:22 p.m. today, the moon makes ingress to Pisces. Here's a quote directly from the Wee Moon calendar. Moon in Pisces makes us aware, sometimes painfully, of our emotions. It heightens compassion and intuition. We may have to strengthen our boundaries. Explore the temple of imagination. Explore the temple of imagination. I like that. This transit takes 2.5 days. Coming up this week, tomorrow Venus will make its third and final 4-day aspect of this week, this time forming a very positive trine vibration with Chiron, indicating excellent vibratory patterns for healing our sense of self-worth. Additionally, on Sunday, Jupiter goes direct. Look for bubbles of unexpected good fortune to arise as this big planet slows down, causing ripples as it turns back onto its direct course. And then on Monday, Mercury will also go direct, bringing us back down to just 2 planets in retrograde instead of the 6 we started with this month. Continue to expect issues to come up in our communications and equipment as Mercury slows its roll and even appears to stop before moving forward along its regular path. And we will talk about these things and much more as they come up. That's it for today, friends. This has been your Daily Aspects, an astrological weather forecast for Friday, October 15, 2021. If you have questions or if you feel inspired to share an observation or an experience, I invite you to add to the comments below. Also, please like my video and subscribe to the Old Girl channel. I will leave this up for about 30 seconds so that you may look it over, and I'll see you all tomorrow for more daily aspects.